I didn't go from negative bank accounts to a six-figure net worth by just hoping that it was going to happen, and one of the major keys to get me there was a budget, so let me show you how. Before we get started, please understand that your budget is the vehicle, okay, that is going to take you from this over here, broke, no savings, no progress, no nothing, over to hitting your goals, getting 6 months expenses saved, getting a month ahead on your bills, whatever your goals are. That is the vehicle, your budget. Years ago, I created a budgeting method that I still use to this day, which is called the MOP method. M is monthly overview, O is organized calendar, and P is your paycheck budget. You will do steps M and O on the start of the month, and you will do the paycheck budget every payday. These two steps are to basically lay out all of your goals for the month, all of what you think you want to happen for the month, and then your paycheck budget budgets out your real money against your plans. By the way, if you want to learn how to do this whole process step by step for your situation, go check out the Create Your Budget mini course. Okay, so let's get into it. First of all, before you even start budgeting out anything, you need to write any debt goals that you have for this check and any savings goals that you have from this check. And if you did your monthly overview, you should already have those goals. You also need to know how much is your check, and we will calculate the total expense amount. First, you need to list out any of your staples that are due for this paycheck. And what staples are is your fixed expenses, your bills, your things that have due dates. By the way, this will be very easy to do if you've already done your organized calendar, because taking that calendar means that you have laid out your bills versus your checks so you can see which bills are due on which check. When you've listed off all the bills that are due, now you need to total them up, and you can also calculate the percentage of income if you want to. Next, you need to list out your spending categories. These are your variable expenses, so things like grocery, gas, eating out, coffee, kids stuff, self-care, whatever you spend throughout the month and is important to you, it needs to go here. This is where it's very important to know your spending habits. That way you know that if you really enjoy eating out or fast food or getting coffee, you can give yourself a limit for that category so that you can still enjoy those things, but you have a limit so you're not going to go over. You're then going to total those things up, and you're going to add these two totals together and put those in your total expense up here. You are then going to subtract that expense amount from your check amount to get your leftover, and this is what we're going to use to allocate out to savings. Your savings funds can be anything you want to. I would definitely recommend that you start an emergency fund if you don't have that already, but you can also save for a new car, for vacation. This is anything you want to save for future that you know is coming. So just like that, you have a plan for your paycheck so that you're not just going to go out and blow your money. You're going to move closer towards your goals. I would suggest you set up a different bank account for bills and send all of this bill money to that. Then you can pull these out and cash stuff them in envelopes if you want to, or you can send these to different bank accounts. And then you're going to send your savings funds to a high yield savings account. If you show up month over month and you work with your money and you budget your money and you make plans for your money, then you are going to see progress with consistency. I promise you, keep doing this month over month and you will see your goals start to come to life. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And like I said, if you want these worksheets or you want to go through the whole MOP method step by step,